my channel. It's your girl Tinu, and today we are going to be doing this look right here, this beautiful look. I'm really over summer and I'm trying to venture out into fall, so I did this look inspired by the new Juvia Place Masquerade palette. So you guys that watched my last video where I talked about the palette, which I will link down below, you guys were asking me to recreate the look that I had on the video. I actually recreated it and I did another spin with it, so it is pretty much almost everything on the lid, but I think I did a little purple on the bottom lower lash line, and I didn't do the blue tint that I had in my inner rim. So that is the difference between this look and the other look. Pretty much the same. If you guys are interested in seeing this beautiful look for fall/summer, then please keep on watching.
As always, the first thing you want to do is apply an eyeshadow primer all over the lid. This will ensure the eyeshadows last longer on the lid. Then we're going into the palette. I'm going with a nice brown shade. We're using a long fluffy brush. This is going to be our transition color, so I want to disperse the color really lightly. Then we're going to even deepen that transition a little bit more. We're going with this reddish tone brown shade. It has a little bit more red. We're applying it with a small 2117 brush, and we're going to make sure we buff it out really well. And then we're going with this beautiful fuchsia shade. It has a little bit of hint of purple in it. We're going to be applying that in the outer V as a definer shade, since there's not really a black shade or something really dark to give this look a little bit pop. Then we're going with this, it's kind of like a reddish burgundy copper shade. We're applying that right at the tail end of the lid, kind of giving a nice pop of like a fall summery look. And then we're going into this beautiful burnt orange shade. It has gold sparkles. We're going to be placing that all over the lid as our lid shade. And this eyeshadow really has a lot of fallout, so you want to be careful. And then you want to go back with that 217 like brush and buff out the edges. And then I'm going to be going into my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish all over the face to prep my face for my foundation primer, and I'm using the Smashbox PhotoFinish primer, and I absolutely love this primer. It makes my pores really small. Next thing, I'm going to be applying the MAC Strobe Cream. I really want my face to be a little bit dewy because the foundation I'm going to be using is a little bit drying, so that's why I'm using that. And then we're going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and my shade is in Chestnut. I'm just dotting that all over the face and then taking the Beauty Blender Pro Sponge, and I'm going to be blending that out with the sponge. And then I'm going to be following up with my Bareminerals BareSkin concealer, and I always use tan because it's the best highlight ever. And I'm just going to highlight my face, and I'm going to take that same beauty blender to blend out the highlight so that we don't have any harsh lines. Of course, we don't want to leave it looking like we're a maxi and everything. Then I'm going into the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit, and this is in dark. We're going into the middle shade. I will list the shades on the video, and I'm using that to contour my face. And then I'll be taking that beauty blender and blending everything out as well. Then I'm just taking the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I'm going to use that same beauty blender and tap that in and set the highlight so that it looks really gorgeous. Then we're going to be doing our brows with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I'm using two combinations of dark brown and ebony because I really don't want my brows to be a little bit natural, not too dark. So I kind of use ebony at the tail end, and then I use dark brown at the front, and I'm brushing them out. Now we're going to be going back into the same palette. We're going into that really gorgeous, it's kind of like a champagne brown shade. We're applying it as our brow bone highlight. And then we're just going to blend out the harsh lines in between them. And we're going back into this gorgeous green shade. I'm really kind of stepping out of the comfort zone with this because I really want to do something different and unique. So we're just popping that green in the inner corners. It's going to give us a nice effect. And then I'm going back into that orangish, like reddish brown shade. We're going to apply that all over the lower lash line. And for the lower outer edge of the lower lash line, we're going into that purple, and we're going to kind of define the lower lash line with this color. It's such a beautiful, gorgeous color to put on. And then we're going back into that reddish copper shade. We're going to be applying that to the rest of the lower lash line. So I kind of use that burnt orange matte shade as like a base for the eyeshadows. Kind of gives it a more dimension. Now we're going to be lining our eyes. I'm using the Tarteist liner in black, of course. I'm using the Bedazzling Tools eyeliner brush, giving myself a nice extended wing liner. It's been a while since I used this liquid liner, so I decided to like bring it out for this look. Before I apply my falsies, we're going to be using the Benefit Royal Lash Mascara on the top lash line. And then I'm also going to be lining my inner rim with the LA Girl Gel Glide Liner in black. And then we're just applying the rest of the mascara to the lower lash line. Then we're going to be applying the Lena lashes in Monroe, my absolute favorite lashes at the moment, and we're just going to apply that with my tweezers and do a lash glue, of course, favorite ever. And then to complete the face, we're just going back into my black Radiance True Complexion palette in dark, and I'm just taking that contour shade to kind of deepen out my contour a little bit, give it a little bit oomph and sculpt, and my nose as well, you know, of course, you guys know I love doing that. And then we're going to be going with blush. I'm using MAC's Raizin blush. It's my absolute favorite blush because it's like one of the blushes that you can just put on and not even think about it. And then we're going to be applying the Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive highlighter. Absolutely stunning. Like seriously, you guys need to get this highlighter in your life and call it a day. It's really gorgeous. And then I'm just spraying my face with Fix Plus, actually not Fix Plus, Charge Water. And we're going to be moving on to the lips. I'm using LA Girl's lip liner in, I think it's in plum or dark plum. And I'm just lining my lips with that. This liquid lipstick is like gorgeous. It's actually from Wet n Wild. It's part of their annual fall collection. It's something called Plum, but I don't really know. But I will list that down below as well for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you know that what happened to me, why I didn't post a video. Yeah, I got a brand new computer and I'm back to stay. So stay tuned for more videos. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Make sure you thumbs this video up and fave and share to your friends. And don't forget to follow me on my social media. Thank you so much for your love and support. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.